Welcome. On today's video, we're gonna go ahead and fix that. The window wants to not stay in place, and now it is currently stuck where it doesn't need to be. It does not want to go back in its tracks, so we're gonna go ahead and pull the door panel off and fix it. They got these little window clips that go on right there, and I'm pretty sure all three of them are broken. So we're gonna replace all three of them, even if they aren't all broken. Went ahead and already took my little handle off. It's just two little screws right there. So now we're gonna pop this door panel off. It's gonna go ahead and use this little popper, pop it forward, pick it up, unplug everything, and then I'll be back in just a second. All right, I've got the door panel off. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this foam little dealio off and get to our window so I can replace the little clips and then manipulate it back to where it needs to be so it works like it needs to, because it's broken. And I also got some more things that we're gonna do, but I'm not gonna tell you now. Okay, well, I got the foam off and I actually went ahead and put the clips on already, so I guess I'll show you that. There's one there. And then the other one is gonna probably be impossible to see, but I'll try and let y'all see it anyways. It is, if this light would work with me, right there. Right where my fingertip is at, that's the end of it. So I put them both on. They were actually not easy to get on. They were like, you had to press them bitches on. But I got them on, and then the window was pretty much like this, and what I did was I pushed it all the way back. I moved this side in, got it in that channel, rocked it back this way. You won't have much room to rock, and then you're gonna have to try and look at this corner and get this corner in its rail. Pretty much just almost twisted the window this way, if that makes sense, like that. And then I rocked it back. Now it's back in place. Now I can roll my windows back up and down. If I can find my keys, we'll see if they work. But well, actually I can't because it's unplugged. But I can show you this window working. No, I can't because it's unplugged. That window works. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this back together, put the door panel back on, and then we're gonna start with the other stuff that I have. All this stuff there. Well, I said I was gonna put the door panel back on, but
I lied.
You see, I've got a new door handle for both sides. Now, that one is good, and it's not broken. Neither of them are broken. But this one, I don't know if you could tell, it's like really faded, and it's supposed to be black, but it's gray, and I don't like it. So we got a new door handle for both sides, because if you're gonna do one, you might as well do both. And then, I got a new dome light lens. We're gonna put that on. It's gonna look really nice. And then I'm gonna show you the rest when I get you know what? Let's just go over to the box and I'll pull everything out and I'll show you. So yeah. Well, check this out. There's our door handles. Got the passenger side. That's the driver's side. All fancy and new. Gonna hook them up. I got some new keys, some blanks, and some covers for them. So my keys look good now and they're not like old looking. Got a brake pad pedal because my other one, or my brake pedal pad, because my other one is broken. And I got screws for the door handles as well. And then I got a LED flasher. And you may be like, well, Nathan, why do you have an LED flasher? Because I got freaking bulbs, baby. Yeah. LED bulbs for like everything, aside from the headlights, because they're already LEDs. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting all this stuff on. Yeah. And as you can imagine, the first thing on the list is gonna be the door handle. So, it's a little 7mm right here, like so. We're gonna take that out, not put it on, take it out. A little dealio, a little tiny screw. Okay, and now we're gonna figure out how this door handle pops out to begin with. So I'll be back when I figure out how to get it out. Okay, I got it. It was like 2 seconds. All you gotta do is shift it over this way. You can see these little holes. It pretty much slides back you know, like so. Now we're gonna have to disconnect our cables there, and then our lock cable there. And then we're gonna have to pull this little dude out because it doesn't come with a new one. All right, so for the first rod, I'll show you on this new one really quickly. This little clip there, all I did was take a pocket screwdriver and lifted that little end up so this rod could pop out because it's got a little bit of a little bevel in it, if you can see that. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other one. Okay. Well, I got the door panel back on. Dad ended up coming out and we finished adjusting the toe from last video. I don't know if you've seen that, but if you haven't, check it out. I'll put it in the description. We also ended up measuring driveline angle because I've been having to adjust that. I got to take some shims and do away with them and see if that fixes it so I can get this thing dyno tuned. And I completely forgot to update you on the door handle install. But here's the new handle. This is the old one. Old, new. Big difference. I also found out that this one is from 1996 because the sticker's still on it. It says 96, 8/19 of 96. That's cool. Now we're gonna do the dome light, which is gonna take me like 5 seconds. And I'm also gonna do the little bulb for it too, because I got a fancy bulb for that, which I will show you. Actually, I'm probably gonna do that first. But here's a little clear lens that it's got. Apparently they're brighter. And then the little LED bulb. The Farser LED bulb. So, let's do this first. Yeah. Okay, how to remove brake pad pedal pad. That. Take it, and you rip it off. And then you send it to the freaking other side of I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna throw it because we got cars. But yeah, send it to the other side of the earth because it's junk. And then we got a new one. And you take it, and you put the corners in, and then you just finesse it on. Okay, that was a lot harder than it looks, but I got it. Now it looks nice. It looks all fancy. Versus that one, which was broken. Cool. Next part, lens. All right, so I'm crammed in this thing because I gotta have the door shut, otherwise this light's gonna freak out and stay on. It's actually really hot right now. So we got some little channel locks. We're gonna take it, pull it out. All it is to get this lens off is you just pinch the sides, comes right out, you know, or the top and the bottom, just pop it out. Old lens, and pull this bulb out. Then we're gonna put the new one in and the new lens, and I'll be back when it's in. Oh, look at that! Look at that. That looks nice. I think I'm gonna order a new one of these because that backside didn't look too good. I didn't really look at it beforehand, so I'm gonna go ahead and order another one of those. Take that out whenever it comes in. But look at that! Little fancy LED. Sweet. So here's the old one. The old bulb. It's not hot anymore. There's the old bulb. I mean, it's still good. It worked, but it just was old. And get out with the old stuff and with the new stuff. Here's our trash pile of all the stuff we don't need. So that bulb's done. Look at that. I mean, it looks new. And now it's off. And now it's on. It's bright. It's very bright. Okay, I'll stop playing. Next on the list is probably gonna be all of these bulbers. And then the LED flasher. And I'm probably gonna pull the truck out of the garage so I can do that door, because I don't feel like fighting in that small space. And then I might run to the stove and get these keys cut, because I want them done today. So I can have fancy little red keys. Green truck, red keys. Red car, don't know what color the keys are. Blue truck, blue keys. They don't have a green cover, so I got red, because it matches. Anyways. Okay, so first up on the list of our LED bulbs, we have the park lights. All I gotta do is reach up behind here, like that, and grab our connector. You can see right there. All I gotta do is grab, twist, pull that out, and there is our light. Just like that. It's a twist pull, by the way. You gotta twist and then pull. So let's check out the new one. Look at that beast. There's our new little bulb versus the old one. The same size, but look at all them freaking lights, bruh. Look at all them lights. Okay, now I'm gonna put it on, put it back in. Pushed it in and then twisted it. And now it's in. Now I'll throw it back in the bulb or in the lens. And then we'll do the same for this. I'm gonna have to pull the grill off, but we'll get to that in a second. Out with the old and in with the new. All right. Well, I have the side markers and the park lights in. I shut the garage door so it's not like straight sunlight on them. Now let's go ahead and put these lights on. See what they look like. Okay, well that one works. And it's bright. Way brighter than that. I don't know if you can see that difference. This one is not. It might be because the flasher is not in. Who knows? But that one is on. It could be because the flasher's not on. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But that one is not on. But that is like, cool. Yeah, look at the difference. Okay, now I'm gonna put the other two on. And then I might actually leave that one, or I'll just put it on. I'm just gonna put it on. And then the same thing with those. I'm just gonna put those on and I'll see. This is a before here. I might end up putting like a picture on the screen. So there's your before of the rear. I don't have reverse lights set up right now. So there's that. So I'll do a before, after. I mean, it's bright. Them bitches are bright. Unfortunately, I had one of the bulbs break. So I ordered another one. So I only have, you know, the normal light here and then a little LED. That, like, Jesus, that is bright compared to that. Then reverse lights in. So these were not, as much as I hate to say it, they didn't go in easy. I ended up having to take a Dremel and the socket, I'll show you on this one actually. You could probably see, let me go turn the lights off. All right, so the lights are off. You can probably see how there's a big gap right there. That wasn't there before. I had to use a Dremel to shave down the edges of that. And this one fit a little bit easier. But that one, this is the one that broke, by the way, the tail light. Unfortunately, so I went ahead and used the Dremel to get that down beforehand. I kind of test fit it with the old broken one right there. And when it comes in, I'll be able to finish this, but I'm not going to wait a week in order to finish this video. So the dome light's done. The pedal is done. The door on that side is not done. I'll probably not do that today. I gotta put this flasher in order to make sure all these work. For some reason, the side markers, they should be coming on, but they're not. These two are. They only come on when the blinker's on. I don't know if that's because the flasher's not in or if it's something to do with, I don't know. They just not coming on. So, there's my answer. Hopefully I get it fixed when I get this hooked up. But we're about to test. I'm going to put the flasher back in. About to get Dad out here to test to see if they're blinking in sync or opposite now that all of the lights are LED except for one because it broke. So, yeah, we'll be back. Okay. Well, all of the bulbs are in except for the one that was broken. Unfortunately, they only work half the time. Let me show you. So he is not in it. Uno momento. All right. So with the park lights off, the blinkers work fine, and they are some bright ass blinkers. Like, that's bright. And I don't know if the hazards work, but that's the rear. I got pretty much every bulb out of its socket. Let's test the hazards really quickly. So the hazards, they don't work. The hazards don't work at all. Just nothing. So that's that. Blinkers work with the park lights off. They don't work with the park lights on. Right? And these don't even light up. The two side markers up front don't even light up. When I pull this bulb out, they kind of blink. See? So I'm going to have to do some research and figure out why it's doing that. It's probably resistors. We've been looking at it. I've been doing some research now. It's getting dark. And it's getting cold. And I'm not working in the cold, dark atmosphere. That's just not happening. So I'm going to end up doing that door handle later. The truck's staying in the garage. I got to get a radiator in. But that bulb's going to be coming in. And hopefully we'll put some resistors in. We're going to get it figured out. Figured I'd do a little short video for y'all because I was excited to put all this stuff on. And now I'm just heartbroken and angry that it's not working like it should. But that's part of the game. So, that's it. That's going to be it for the video today. Yeah, it's the weekend before New Year's. I hope you guys have a happy New Year. Going into 2024 with a broke truck. The same thing I did last year. 2023. I had a broke truck. I mean, the cycle continues, right? I thought, whatever. So, we're going to end the video here. Peace. Yeah.